being present to the experience that you're going through is the lesson. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday and welcome to our daily ritual. Don't know why I sang that one, but it just came out. I'm Reese Brown, and today we are focusing on source that manifests as spirituality. This is the second pillar of coherence, and this is an offered intention. It is what I will be using as our focus going into today's ritual. But of course, whatever else you are working on or would like to call into today's session, absolutely please do so. Okay, I am going to get us started by lighting some Palo Santo for a little smoke cleanse. And as I do so, I invite you to close your eyes or soften your vision and begin to deepen your breath. As your breathing deepens, come in to this present moment. How are you feeling today? What is the quality of your breath, and how does it maybe feel unique or special today, here, in this moment? Feel where your body is in space and how it's being supported by the ground, a chair, your bed, a car seat, whatever it might be. And just let your body relax into that support. This support is always here for you throughout the day. You can always come back to this feeling of support. And for these next few minutes, I want you to give yourself permission to be. There is nothing that you have to do, nowhere you have to be. Anything that is on the docket will still be there in 10 minutes. But these 10 minutes are yours. Here in a moment, I am going to invite you to take a deep breath with me. And when we do so, I want you to make it the deepest breath of the day so far. Okay, whenever you're ready, take that deep breath in. And keep inhaling and expand your lungs. And exhale maybe with a sigh. And tune in to the collective. To all of the people across space and time that are joining us in this beautiful moment, sharing this breath and sharing this ritual. Slowly, you can allow your breathing to return to a comfortable rhythm. And when you're ready, open your eyes. How are you doing today? feels like a beautiful day. And I hope you feel that too. And if you don't, that's okay. But I'm feeling it. I am going to start shuffling our cards for today, and as I do so, call back to mind our theme of source that manifests as spirituality and anything else that you may have called into today's session. Bring it to mind here in this moment. We have two cards today as well. I'll show you first card, the Five of Swords. And in this card, we see one figure in the foreground holding three of the swords, stormy skies ahead, and then the other two swords on the ground with two figures in the background. And this is an intellectual battle of wills, power battle. Pissing contest just came to mind. It's almost as though you're a bit in conflict with your own mind, which is more powerful. Source, that divine spark that exists within us all, or your mind, the things that you have come to, the conclusions that you have reached that feel right. Our second card is the Sun, a beautiful card, shining sun up ahead, and a small cherubim riding a horse with this red cloak kind of ruffling in the wind in the background, and some sunflowers in the background as well. And the sun is freedom, positivity. It is also masculine. It is authority. It is control over your joy. It is having dominion over these positive aspects of our light and bringing light to the unseen. With Source, this is asking us to release a little bit of our control. Sometimes the messages aren't going to be clear. When we're asking questions and when we're going through lessons, this could just be a self-report. So, maybe you don't relate to this, but sometimes I feel like there are things that are like, I'm waiting for the answer, for the word or sentence that is going to arise that is like that. That's the thing. That's the lesson I needed to learn. That's the silver lining here. That is the key to unlocking whatever this is. But that's not really how it works, right? A lot of these lessons that we learn throughout life, whether they're spiritual lessons, psychological lessons, growth, like the lessons of adulthood, all of these things, it's just about experiencing it and processing it and being with it. And after the fact, sometimes it's helpful to go back in and use language to kind of assign meaning to what this meant to us, to process it in a different dimension, in a different way. But being present to the experience that you're going through is the lesson. You don't need to over-intellectualize it, and you don't need to assign words to every single experience you have. Your mind doesn't need to be in control all the time. And I think sometimes that's scary, because when logic and reason aren't sitting at the steering wheel, it's like, well, what is? It feels a little mysterious as to what else might be. But when you can release that need for clarity, for an answer, for certainty, the surrender to the mystery is this joy, right? This little cherubim is arms spread wide open, ready to accept whatever comes its way, their way. It's peace, because There's nothing to figure out. There's no equation to solve, because sometimes the equation doesn't want to be solved. It just wants to be seen. It just wants to be experienced. It just wants to be felt. And you're not an equation to be solved. You are a human being with a life to be lived. A song has been stuck in my head all day too, and I'm feeling called to incorporate it. So it might be a synchronicity or something for someone, but it's the song that's I'm a bitch and a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, and I shine like glass. I'm a bitch and a boss. I hope you know that song, and it's such a good and empowering song. It's a great like treadmill warm-up walking song too. It's or like walking to class, like pretending you're on a runway song. It's really good for that. But it's kind of like, yeah, own that power, own that shine, but know that it doesn't need to be controlled. It doesn't need to be intellectualized, because it's like you think about something like that, it's like, yeah, I'm the boss. And then when the mind clicks on, it's like, well, I'm not really a boss at work, and I actually still have these lessons to learn and this thing to do. And, you know, the mind can give us excuses for all these things. That doesn't mean that that's more real than what it is that you're experiencing. To move into our mantra today, inspired by the sun and the 5 of Swords, our mantra is going to be, I surrender to my shine. I surrender to my shine. That shine of the divine in you. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to take another deep breath with me, and on the exhale, we will repeat our mantra of I surrender to my shine. Whenever you are ready, go ahead and take this deep breath in, and exhale, repeating I surrender to my shine. For our practice today, I want you to find your song that's like your power song. Maybe it is I don't know the name of that song. I'll have to link it down below. But the Bitch and a Boss song, and you pop that on, or maybe it's, you know, whatever song that you put it on, and it just makes you feel like, yeah, I am the queen. I am, like, we know this diva. I am her. I am her. Whatever that song is, put it on and listen to it on your way back from work. Maybe have a little dance party to it when you get home. Play it a few times when you take a shower, you're washing your face tonight, whatever that is. Just listen to the lyrics and let it fill you up, and just be with that feeling. Don't try to explain it or over intellectualize it. Just feel that you are the bitch and the boss, and that you do shine like gloss, because you do. Sorry about it, you do. Thank you all so very much for being here with me today. If you enjoyed today's ritual, please share it with someone else that you think would also enjoy it or could maybe use to hear this message today. Let me know in the comments what song is this anthem song for you. And I think these songs rotate for me. So whatever it is for you today, let me know. Obviously, this song is the one that's been coming up for me today. Yeah. Thank you all so very much for being here today. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow. Our Daily Ritual is a podcast by the Cohere Collective that helps you build purpose and coherence into your daily routine. Wherever you are listening or watching, please follow, subscribe, give us a like, a 5-star rating, and a review. These are all the very best ways to support this work of helping other people live their truth, and support me and let me know what you want to see more of. A big thank you to Podington Bear for our Daily Rituals theme music, and as always, I hope you feel like you are living more coherently. Until next time, love.